It was from Bengal that the East India Company expanded its trade across the entire Indian subcontinent. The climate that feels pleasant and comforting to us proved almost unbearable for the lower-ranking British employees with their fair skin. But business had to continue. So what was the solution? The answer was found in the everyday architecture of Bengal itself. Simple houses with roofs made of thatch or straw, supported by wooden frames. The moment you stepped inside, the interior felt genuinely cool and refreshing. These were the traditional homes of the Bengali people, known as Chala houses. But unlike today, these Chala houses were never looked down upon. At the time, a remarkable variety of Chala architecture existed, ranging from the simple Du Chala, two-sloped roof, to the elaborate At Chala, eight-sloped roof. However, in this video, I won't be discussing Chala architecture itself. Instead, I'll talk about a style of architecture that the British adopted from it. The centuries-old bungalows that still stand across Bengal today have their roots in Bengal's traditional Chala architecture. The bungalow was developed specifically to adapt to Bengal's unique climate. A typical bungalow usually consisted of 2 or 3 spacious rooms, along with a separate kitchen. The bathing and utility area was built some distance away from the main house. Although open and airy on all sides, the entire structure was surrounded by wide verandas, making it both cool and comfortable. Even though there was no staircase, the main building was topped with a 4-sided sloping roof. The roof over the veranda was built at a lower level. In other words, the bungalow's design was inspired by the structure of a 2-storied house. According to linguists, the word bungalow is derived from the Gujarati word Bungalow, meaning Bengali, or in the Bengali style. After the Battle of Plassey, when the East India Company took control of Bengal, it placed great emphasis on indigo cultivation. To supervise the indigo plantations and keep watch over the cultivators, the British officers themselves began living in plantation houses, known as kuttas. As British rule expanded, so did the demand for bungalows. Despite their simplicity, their elegant design and understated luxury captivated many. Not only in Britain's other colonies, but even in England itself, many middle-class families began building homes modeled after the Bengali bungalow. From there, the style eventually spread to America as well. For British officials and their families, dak bungalows were built to serve as rest houses during long journeys. But the bungalow did not remain exclusive to the British. Among the Bengali middle class, owning a bungalow soon became a symbol of prestige and social status. By the end of the 19th century, many houses in Kolkata and Barakpur had been built in the bungalow style. Even the holiday homes constructed in the hill stations followed the same architectural design. Then, in 1911, when the capital of British India was shifted from Kolkata to Delhi, bungalows rapidly spread across northern India as well. Even today, countless bungalows in Shimla, Nainital, and the Garhwal region stand as silent witnesses to that era. The roofs, traditionally made from thatch or reed, were built with a steep slope rather than lying flat. As a result, even when the sun was directly overhead, its rays struck the roof at an angle. This helped keep the interior temperature under control and greatly improve the house's natural cooling. Moreover, because the roof and the veranda were built as separate structures, the gap between them acted as a layer of insulation. And with all 4 sides left open, fresh air flowed freely through the house throughout the day, in every season. Perhaps that is why people across the world embrace the bungalow as an ideal architectural design. Ironically, however, Bengalis themselves have abandoned this indigenous way of living. Instead, many now live in box-shaped concrete houses, struggling through the summer heat. To stay comfortable, they rely on air conditioners, consuming more energy and contributing to environmental pollution. In the process, Bengalis have forgotten their own architectural heritage, leaving many historic bungalows neglected and abandoned. So what are these bungalows today? Are they merely reminders of British colonial rule? Or are they surviving symbols of Bengal's own forgotten architectural legacy? That was a brief story of the bungalow. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.